Hey guys, it's David from Red Wagon Dioramas. Here's a quick Black Series review for you. I was away in Orlando this weekend at Galaxy's Edge and had a great time. I'm going to post some more videos about that soon. I had an awesome time, actually, my first time going. When I got back from Orlando, this creature pack was waiting for me. So check this out. This is the Black Series Mynock, Porgs, Bogling, and Kowokian Monkey Lizards creature pack that they had on Shop Disney. I looked at the date. I pre-ordered this November 17th, 2021. It arrived, I guess, this weekend, mid-March 2022, so about 4 months. And this was a $34.99 item on the website. It sold out really quick, mainly because of that guy right there. So all in with shipping and everything and tax, I was in about $44. So for $44, I got a Mynock, 2 Porgs, a Bogling, a Salacious Crumb, right, and the blue version that they sell at Galaxy's Edge. So I just want to do a quick unboxing and review here, give you guys my opinion, and compare them to what we had previously released. I've got here my Mynock from the Han Solo Millennium Falcon exclusive set. I've got the Bogling that came with Cal Kestis recently, and I have the original Salacious Crumb from the Jabba the Hutt SDCC exclusive set. I don't have the Porgs with me, but I don't really care too much about the Porgs. So let's open this up and take a look. Set the box aside. So let's get right into the best one, the Salacious Crumb lookalike. All right, I'm going to pull out the blue one too. I am assuming these are both the exact same sculpts. And they are, which makes sense. So they're just repaints. Now for articulation here, boy, these guys have weird feet. You go up, down, with the hinge there and the swivel. For the shoulders, you've got same kind of joint. Yeah, it just rotates, and the shoulder hinge there. It's very rubbery plastic, so there's no articulation here on the wrists or the elbows. So you basically have or the fingers, you know, you've got these two, you've got kind of a gripping hand, looks like you could hold a goblet or something, and kind of a climbing, grasping hand. Then for the hip joints, same kind of joint as the shoulder, just a disc hinge there on a swivel. But he does have knee articulation. So he's got the same thing. These swivel, right? They should. Yeah, oh, they're put in at an angle, kind of like a ankle rocker. So you get some weird. I guess maybe you could sit him cross-legged then. Is that the point? Maybe. I don't know. I have to play with this. His feet are so weird. They look like they're backwards. He looks like he got run over by a car. So those joints are a little weird, the angle that the pin is put in there to make the knees right. And look at that, the color of the plastic doesn't really match the paint on this guy. Kind of stands out. The discs are pretty visible there. Same with the shoulders. It would have been better if they had cast the plastic hinge pieces in a slightly darker orange color to match the, you know, the main tone of the body. And then the tail, same kind of joint back here. Now for what everybody wants to see, let's compare him to the original Salacious Crumb from the SDC set, which is right here. All right, so there is a view of their heads. Again, the new one is on the left, the original is on the right. You can see the color is slightly different. The new one is a little more orangey. And the fur around the collar is a little more red, a little darker. They all have black painted fingernails and toenails. Here's the look at the back. Again, just a little bit different tone. The original SDC Salacious Crumb figure has the same kind of articulation as the new figure. It's just the new figure has the added joint at the knee. See, the original one sits really well, but he could never really stand up. He kind of like, you know, if you give him something to sit on, he would just, he could sit him on the edge of Jabba's dais, you know, maybe you could if I articulated them right. Yeah, so you could sit him on the edge or something like that, pretty easy. But that was basically all he could do. This new guy, I suppose you could get him kind of in a standing up position. Yeah, gives a little bit more options for posing him. So I would say it's a nice improvement. It's an improvement over the original figure. The paint really doesn't bother me. The differences in the paint, it still looks like Salacious Crumb to me. If you missed out on the SDCC, Salacious Crumb, buy this creature pack and get this guy, because he's a very fine, you know, substitution, even though, you know, he's not Salacious Crumb by name on the package. Real quick, remember the Rancor HasLab last fall? They were going to release a Salacious Crumb on a card as one of the tier levels, and they were saying that it was a all new tooled figure because it had the knee joints. Well, that's exactly what it is. It was this figure, which they obviously had tooled up already. And hopefully that puts that to bed as far as that Salacious Crumb tier. It was this figure, just it was labeled as Salacious Crumb. Salacious B Crumb, excuse me. And the blue guy, he's pretty cool. Got some nice detail there on the eyes, the black stripes, the white face, the black chin, the nose. A lot of contrast. It adds a lot of character, I think, to the figure. So this will be a fun one to put on display for sure. All right, real quick, let's hit on the Mynock. The Mynock looks, boy, I really can't tell these apart. They look identical. There might be a little darker paint application on the body here at the brown than the original. New one here on my left, the original here on my right. They are very similar. Very similar. This is a cool piece to have, but honestly, it's hard to display. How do you display the Mynocks? I wish they came with a stand, right? So now I have an extra Mynock. That's kind of cool. I suppose I could stick them on a Falcon diorama or something. So Mynock, basically the same. Let's get out the Bogling. Keep getting Bogling confused with Bogwing, the creature from Dagobah. And, you know, the Bogwing, this Bogling, this is original over here on my right, new one on the left. Exactly the same. This Bogling just came out, what, 6 months ago when the Cal Kestis exclusive set came out. When the Cal Kestis Deluxe set came out. So, I don't know. What do you do with another Bogling? I guess you put it next to your Cal, and you got two of them now. But these two look exactly the same. No differences here that I can see. That leaves us with the two Porgs. So, I don't have my original Porgs with me here. I think I bought like 6 or 8 packs of those Porgs, those 2 packs when they came out, because I did a Porg Island diorama. And I like the Porgs, actually. These are cool. Okay, so the first Porg, you've got one of the standing up posed, one of the Porgs in a stand-up position with the 2 articulated wings. This looks exactly the same as what we've gotten before. Can't tell if the paint's any different, but I don't care too much. I'm sure they fit in fine. And then you've got one of the sitting position Porgs, like if he's sitting on the rocks or sitting in a nest. So 2 more Porgs for your collection if you're into those. All right, guys, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Is this set worth picking up? I think it is. I actually like the blue Monkey Lizard a lot. And if you don't have a Salacious Crumb, this is a no-brainer. Pick up this set. Definitely get it. I think the old Salacious Crumb is probably, you know, he might be selling for $40, $50 just by himself at this point, because that Jabba set is so expensive now. So if you missed out on the pre-order for this, I'm sure it'll come back online with Disney at some point soon, and it'll eventually show up in the parks. Like I said, I was in Orlando last weekend, and they didn't have any of these anywhere in Hollywood Studios or Downtown Disney. The only new Black Series set I saw there on the shelf was the Droids 4-pack, the one that has a pit droid in it. But I had already pre-ordered that as well, so that should be on its way. But anyway, I'm sure these will get wider distribution in the future. And I encourage you guys to pick it up if you never got the original Salacious Crumb, because having 2 of these lizards is really cool. You can always use more Porgs if you have the Porgs displayed somewhere. The Mynock, same thing. in the Bogling. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button for me, and see you on the next one. May the force be with you. Bye.